Alright, so yo, and welcome back to Tales of Art. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Destiny 2's reaction, or Beyond Light. Oh, we just finished the Beyond Light cutscene. At this point, I don't even know if I should keep watching it. Like, the main storylines, like Beyond Light, Forsaken, Lightfall, the Witch Queen, you know. Because you guys told me, hey, these are shortened versions of the original. I don't know, man. It looks exactly the same. Like, some of it I kind of forget if it happened or not, but I feel like a lot of it's the same. I was thinking maybe there's a side quest or something at the end or something. I don't know. Could be. Maybe not, but doesn't look like it. Looks like whatever's in these quests, maybe except for the other seasonal story that's not the main DLCs. But yeah, I guess I'll just watch the cutscenes of the default DLCs and then just skip the rest, you know. Anyway, so we're here with the season of the hunt. If I had to guess, I would say it has to be about Crow because he's on the cover right here. So let's go in. I like how I had this up for like a long ass time and it didn't load all the way.
Foretold by many they came, as the war mind warned us they would. They were confronted with fire, and when that failed, met with intrigue among the bones of Io's last monument to the light.
The tree.
It promised us power.
And we saw the monuments.
And for it,
met the darkness.
The price was paid. A lull holds the system, though it is not emptiness that gives us pause. Yet not all is lost. Stand, Guardian. Brandish your light and join the hunt.
It's called the season of the hunt. Where are we hunting?
This is Osiris. Promised you updates. There's not much to tell. Mercury, Mars, Io, and Titan are gone. With that in mind, I wanted to give you the gift of perspective. I'm sending you an artifact, long kept in the care of my followers. It is of hive origin, a fang of Zivor Wrath.
If I had to guess, I feel like this is when Osiris was taken, right? I don't know. His tone of voice seems different. And he's like, my followers. I feel like he never meets his followers. I mean, isn't that the running gag that he never meets them? I don't know. Feels pretty sus. I feel like this is when he's taken, or has already been taken.
Sister to the taken king, Oryx. The traveler may have reformed. Until it acts. Understanding the darkness is our best chance at defeating it. Perhaps in this relic there is a real, tangible hope. Not just empty promises. I needed to put some distance between myself and Earth. So I headed to the Dreaming City. The city itself is still caught in its curse loop. Deaths will never be able to undo the damage that Taken caused here. Unsurprisingly, Petra remains useless. She doesn't know where her queen is, and that leaves us with fewer allies than ever. Oh, and let's say no, I found a letter hid in my ship. Tell him no, never mind. I'll tell him myself.
Maybe this is no. Okay, so maybe this is before, and then he gets taken. Because I feel like if it was her, she wouldn't have slipped in the Saint 14, unless reverse psychology, that is her, and she does know. She's playing the double.
I came back to the tower, but you were in a meeting with Ikora, so I went to see how Anna's work with Rasputin is progressing. She's made several failed attempts at importing his consciousness into the body of a dead exo. Anna has a brilliant mind, but she's squandering herself trying to salvage the remains of that Golden Age tyrant. She should put her talents towards something more productive. Maybe I'm just bitter. The orbital path
I feel like,
of Nessus
I don't know.
is
I'm like 70% sure this is her right
likely
now.
due to the sudden disappearance of the Leviathan.
He's so
I could
aggressive.
not find any evidence of the ship or Callus himself on long-range scans. But remnants of the Cabal still
So is there's like no
According to
cutscene
the
for this
intercepted
season?
Transmissions, Callus's daughter, Keitel, is trying to rally what's left of the Red Legion. As if we didn't have enough problems. I'd gone to the reef hoping to find insight into Keitel's agenda among the Cabal there. Instead, I found something else. There's a strange new presence here. It grows as an organic technology, a small tower. There are Cabal gathered around it, enraptured by something I could not perceive. Perhaps their own desperation or
Oh,
madness.
the relic?
A long-range scan of the structure was inconclusive, save for confirming it was of Hive origin.
So
I
it's
need
the
to
relic.
determine
Yeah,
whether
the
it is
shaper.
just delusion attracting the Cabal, or something more. Every day there is some new horror. I stayed in the reef to further observe those Hive-enraptured Cabal. They did not rest. Simply spent hours kneeling before the structure. Sometimes they screamed, other times they cried, but mostly they were just silent. They left come morning.
I don't know.
Wandering out
So far,
to the
I feel
fringes
like
of the
this
shore.
season has a
I decided to
terrible
examine the
start.
structure more closely.
I feel like you
I'm
should
certain I
go big with a big intro first and then slowly move into all these lore extra tidbits.
Sagira
That's like how Wuthering Waves like kind of ruined their opening, their start.
It's dark out here. I sometimes forget how isolated.
Unless it's called Season of the Hunt, because we're hunting down
I'm
Osiris.
on my way back to Earth, but it will be at least one more day. I wonder how Saint is doing in my absence.
Aww.
I worry about him,
Aww.
about how well he's adjusting,
He's doing fine.
how he blames himself for all of this. He has such a big heart. Perhaps if we hadn't meddled with history, none of this would have happened. Sagira initiated a long-range scan as we were entering Earth's orbit, looking for signs of that same hive structure we discovered at the reef. Call it intuition. There are more of them on the moon. I went to speak to Eris to seek her counsel as an expert on the hive's witchcraft, but I could not find her. Perhaps you know where she is? I just had the most interesting conversation with our friend Spider, back out in the reef. Not only did he already know about these hive structures, but he's found others on the tangled shore that my scanners missed. He claims some of his agents.
He says he says it's on every other planet. I wonder if it's a new structure and it's not the Shaper.
Among the houseless fallen.
Maybe it's the pyramids?
Sagira patched into local
But the pyramids aren't really
communications.
Hive, right? Unless it's something
Kyle's
exclusive
scouts
to the
noted
Season of the
unsettling
Hunt.
Discoveries among the Red Legion stranded in the system. Entire encampments abandoned. Evidence of internal conflict. Mass graves. Whatever is going on with these hive towers, we need an answer. I'm going to Saturn. I may have a way to find it within the derelict hulk of Oryx's dreadnought. Tell Saint.
I wonder, can you go back to the Dreadnought?
It was a success. I was able to reverse engineer the hive's organic communication systems within the dreadnought. I directly interfaced with their network of collective consciousness. The things I learned, Zavala. The things I learned.
Jesus.
The hive
How much
is
information?
shattered, turned on itself. The Black Fleet intends to punish Savathun for interfering with its efforts to communicate with us. No one knows where the Witch Queen is, not even her own court. And now Zivu Arath is using this opportunity to consolidate her power. I will return to the reef tomorrow to confer one.
You know, for siblings, you would assume that they're all with one another. But it seems like they're all against each other. But I guess it's like that competitive rivalry where, hey, they can't take you down, but I should be the one to. Because they took you down, I have to get revenge now. kind of competitive sibling kind of feeling, you know? But I guess Savathun is doing her planning her pieces in the background right now. Since I'm assuming all these seasons are set up for her.
Once more with Spider. He says he has news for me. As distasteful as Spider may be, his information network is vast and surprisingly well researched. According to his people, the hive structures are called cryptoliths.
Cryptolith?
They spread like the roots of a tree.
Cryptolins?
Into our dimension. No word yet on their point of origin. Spider claims to have his best man on it, but Sagira and I have our own suspicions. Zavala, I am presently en route to the moon to search for more information on the cryptoliths. Sagira and I are going to touch down and investigate.
To all corners of the system. I've emptied the armories on the fringe. Sent Corsair warship fleets. Deployed harbingers. And yet, the Black Fleet persists. I know what it's taken from you. Petra. I've been away too long, and for that, I apologize.
Oh.
Your compassion and leadership have been a boon to me and our people. This all started with the Dreaming City. I shall return to finish it. Savathun will be waiting.
If anyone is listening, Sagira
is
she
dead?
sacrificed herself to save me. From them. From the Hive. I'm tracking the creature responsible for Sagira's death. I will find it. I will.
Oh. Okay, so that's when he gets captured.
I need you to send the young wolf to the following coordinates. I won't wait.
Young wolf. I would assume that's Saladin. Because I feel like only Saladin calls us young wolf. Oh, okay. Changes and choices. Saint 14 is a pillar of unshakable light, beaming Worf down on you. My friend, sit with me. You sit with Saint and his pigeons. Time passes as the two of you look over the city and watch as instinctively motion flows through its street. Do not forget to take moments like this to clear your mind. Saint 14 rests a hand on your shoulder. Osiris says the mind is a muscle. It must be work, but it tires too. If it carries too much weight for too long, that is the lesson I taught him. Okay. The traveler has spoken to us. It roared against the darkness, and the pyramid halted. He places his hand on his hips. Akor does not see it so. I mourn as she does, but this is a time of change and choices. We must take care in the examples we set. Be patient. He crosses his arms. Vengeance is a dark road. Instead, let us pursue justice. Saint 14 is too good for us. Too good for me. I'll be petty as hell and get vengeance. Sure, it's wrong, but I'll feel great. Answer Zavala's call. The unimaginable has occurred. Entire planets have vanished into darkness as the inhabitant of galaxy fix their gaze to the stars. Shifu or Wrath. The Hive God of War begins recruiting followers for some unknown purpose. Head to the moon and hunt the villains behind the plot to seize power. So far, I feel like this season has not that great of an opening.
And save with Liberty Mutual.
When the sawdust settles and the engine roars, the thing you care about is a job well done.
Guardian, we have a developing situation that I need you to take point on. For the past few weeks, Osiris has been trying to assess the damage caused by the return of the darkness. He believes that Xivu Arath, the Hive God of War, seeks to take advantage of the power vacuum left in its wake. Osiris was investigating physical manifestations of her magic near the Scarlet Keep when his ghost, Sagira, was slain. Osiris delivered a message through a secure channel requesting that you personally aid him in this hunt. He's desperate, Guardian. I need you to save him from himself.
Trial of the
I'm
Hunted.
worried about Osiris. If Sagira's gone, then
Don't worry about me. So keep your voice down. I'm using an external comm. I thought I was hunting Sagira's killer, the High Celebrant of Zero Wrath. Now I think it's hunting me.
Your friend is in a lot of danger.
Meet me in the Hall of Wisdom.
Who are you? He cut the transmission. We have to hurry.
Damn, I didn't get to read that. Oh, glint.
Osiris shouldn't be here, especially in his condition.
We appreciate the warning, but we know what we're doing. If you and your guardian are here to help.
My guardian, right?
Osiris, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Luring the High Celebrant to the Shrine of Horus. There.
Is Glint a rebel ghost?
Keep us separated.
Oh wait, no.
That night is really
Glint is Crow's ghost.
has to be the High Celebrant, the one that killed Sagira.
We at this point we don't know, but I think Glint knows,
Your ghost close.
so he doesn't want to say, or it doesn't want to say. Does Ghost even have genders?
Osiris, it's heading your way.
Good. I've retreated deeper into the shrine. I think this may have been a trap. The tower you saw on the way in, that's a hive cryptolith. It's a conduit of darkness. One of many. The
Oh
High
god, a
Celebrant is
nightmare.
using them to deploy soldiers across dimensions and tempt others to Sivu Arath's side. If I don't make it out of this, I want you to tell Saint.
Tell him yourself.
You love him?
Guardian.
Oh, they're so good. I feel like Saint 14 is like carrying the whole thing. He doesn't even have to be here. Oh god, we're at the Forsaken alternate realm. I forgot what's it called. Yeah, it's where what's it? The Black Monarch? Black Crystal? With that one mission that was on rotation.
You're here! Finally! Is it done? Calm down,
Oh shit!
Osiris!
Pro. He has to make an opening at some point. It's working for the spider?
We warned you it was going to be dangerous down here, especially for the ghostless. I'm glad to see we're all okay, though. I'm Glint, by the way.
Hold up. Was Crow the edgy, silent type before he got his memory back? Like the brooming emo kid? Kind of what it feels like. If it is, I wonder how's he feel about that when he gets his memory back. He's like, oh my god, what have I become? I feel like it'd be cringe.
Go on. Introduce yourself.
They call me the Crow. My boss wants to see you.
Impossible.
What's this? Thought I told you to bring me the warlock Osiris. Explain yourself.
Osiris.
Lost his ghost. He's gone back to the tower to recover.
You lightmongers never cease to amaze me. You deal violence so easily, and suffer loss so poorly.
True. It's like the equivalent of Demon Slayer. It's like where we, the Guardians, is the... They're called demons in that world, right? Or is it devils? No, they're demons. Yeah. And everyone else without a ghost in the world, or that doesn't have resurrection ability, are like the demon slayers. Like the moment the suns is like near it's about to come up, we're like, nope, we're out. We don't have a ghost anymore. We're done. That's it for me. Like without the insurance, like we back out so easily. But while everyone else that has been like with what was it, Hawkeye, Hawkmoon, Hawk Lady, the lady with the hawk that gives you the prime engrams, the prestige engram. Like she's like, I've been fine. I live my life without ghosts, and I'm not afraid.